Good morning everyone. This is Pavani. Today I would like to take for 9th standard true height lesson. In my previous class just I have started and today I would like to continue the lesson. Okay. So this lesson is about Michael Stone. This lesson is about who? Michael Stone. And already I told you that he is having a recurring dream that he wanted to participate in the pole vault and he wanted to reach he want to be in the first position. That is his recurring dream. Okay, and who used to tell number of stories? His mother used to tell number of, numerous means number of stories, to like a motivation. Okay, like a motivation to him, and he has to inspire through that stories. Because of that she used to tell number of stories to him to motivate him, and to like whatever the desire is there for him, mother wants to fulfill that son's desire. So because of that she used to say number of stories. Okay, and this is up to here we have completed. And now, yes, where he flew would always coincide with his mother's stories. His dad, on the other hand, was not a dreamer. Birdstone was a hardcore realist. He believed in hard work and sweat. His motto, if you want something, work for it. Whereas mother and father is different. Generally, if we take mother example, as mother shows lot of affection, I doesn't mean that, okay, father will not show. It's not like that, but mother, her love is unconditional. Okay, we cannot define with anyone's love here. So mother used to tell number of stories. Father feels that, okay, if my son will not succeed now, for the next time he will succeed. But what mother's intention will be here? Mother's intention, first attempt only my son must win, like that mothers will feel. But fathers will think that, okay, my son, if he fails here, in the next level he will learn something more better, he will learn. Okay, their intention will be like that. So here, in the same way, see, both are different here. Where he flew would always coincide with his mother's story. So whenever he tries to soar in the sky, okay, he remembers his mother's stories. His dad, on other hand, was not a dreamer. He was not a dreamer. Everything he will see in reality. Okay, so Birdstone was a hardcore realist. So what is the meaning of hardcore? The meaning of hardcore is strong. What is the meaning of hardcore? Strong. So he was a very strong person. Okay, he was not weak person immediately to get disappointed. So he was very strong person, and he believes that in hard work and sweat. Okay, he believe in hard work and sweat. See, for example, without working hard, can we get in the exam first rank? Can we succeed? No, it's not possible. Is it right? Yes. So here, when we are working hard, okay, what we can see, a lot of sweat. For example, you can see the farmers, okay, how much hard work they are doing. Because of their hard work, today we are getting all the grains to eat, right? Isn't it? Yes. So now here, how much hard work they are doing, how much sweat they are getting. So now here, see, he believed in hard work and sweat. His motto, his aim, motto nothing but what? Aim. His aim, if you want something, work for it. Okay, if at all, if you want something, if you want to achieve something in your life, work for it, then only you will get. Simply without working hard, it will not come up to you. Okay, it is whose decision, who will say this word, who will believe this? Birdstone. Okay, Michael Stone, father name is what? Birdstone. Mother name is what? Mildred Stone. Okay, so now, Birdstone was a hardcore realist. He believed in hard work and sweat. His motto, if you want something, work for it. His aim is what? If you want something in your life, then you have to work hard for that. Then definitely you will succeed. That is his philosophy. He will say that. Okay. Then next, from the age of 14, Michael did just that. From the age of 14, what his father said, if you want something, okay, then you have to work hard. Then he listened his father's words. He began a very careful and regimented weightlifting program. Okay, began means what? He started a very careful and regimented. Regimented means what? Strict and organized. What is the meaning of regimented? Strict and organized. So, he began a very careful and regimented weightlifting program. Weightlifting, he started that because to get the most strength, and for whatever the pole vaulting he has to reach, okay, his aim, then he needs some strength for that. Then he worked out every other day with weight. So every other day with weight. Alternate what he will do. With some kind of running work on alternate days. One day weightlifting program. The other day he will go for the like what running. Okay. So in two ways. Okay. He was trying very hard to reach his aim. The program was was carefully monitored by Michael's coach. Coach means who? The one who gives the training. Okay. So the program was carefully monitored. Monitored means what? Carefully. The training was given by whom? Michael's coach, trainer and father. Okay. So not only the coach and also his father is also giving a good training to his son. Michael's dedication, determination and discipline was a coach's dream. So now see here, dedication, decided to do something. Okay. Then determination means what? To have a desire. When a person is having desire, definitely if he wants to fulfill his desire, what he has to do? He has to do something. Whatever, how his how his aim will fulfill. For that he need to work hard. So his dedication, determination and discipline was a coach's dream. Besides being an honest student, Michael Stone continued to help his parents with form course. Okay, so not only he is doing his work, but being a obedient and honest student. Okay, he did help to his parents also. In what way? In the form. Okay, in the form he did chores. Chores means what? Regular task. Okay, regularly, whatever the regular task, every day what he will do, he is to help his father and mother. So Michael's persistence in striving for perfection was not only his obsession but his passion. So now see here, passion means what? Strong desire. What is the meaning of passion? Strong desire. So persistence. Persistence, what is the meaning of persistence here? To continue to do something. What is the meaning of persistence? To continue to do something. So he was going on learning, okay, to get in a better way until he get the perfection. He did not stop. Okay, whatever the program he planned, he was going on doing that. Mildred Stone. Okay, just now I told you Mildred Stone means who? Michael's mother. Michael's father name is Bert Stone. What is Michael's father name? Bert Stone. Okay, father is Bert Stone. Father Bert Stone. And mother Mildred Stone. Mother name is what? Mildred Stone. Okay. So now here, Mildred Stone, Michael's mother, wished that he could relax a bit more and be that dreaming little boy. So whereas what mother is thinking, why my son has to work in the farm? When he is having a recurring dream, why can't we make him to do that only? Why he has to help us? Okay, that is his mother's intention. Then on one occasion, she attempted to talk to him and his father about this, but his dad quickly interrupted, smiled and said, you want something, work for it. So now what happened on this issue? Okay, she wanted to talk with father and son. Means father means her husband. Okay, she wanted to talk with her husband and son. Why Nana? Why you want to work with us in the farm? Better you go only for your practice. You concentrate on your practice so that definitely you can achieve what you want. So why you are working here? Okay, what is the need to work here? She want to talk this issue with whom? Husband and son. But once when she started to talk with the with Michael's dad, immediately he interrupted. What he said? Smiled. He smiled and said, no child, don't listen to your mother here. If you want something, you work for it. Okay, what mother's intention? No need of working in the farm. You can concentrate only on your achievement what you want. Okay, then all of Michael's walls today seem to be the reward for his hard work. So now the day has come for his hard work. So if Michael Stone was surprised, thrilled or arrogant about clearing the bar at 17 feet, you couldn't tell. As soon as he landed on the inflated landing mat and with a crowd on his feet, Michael immediately began preparing for his next attempt at flight. He seemed oblivious of the fact that he had just surpassed his personal best by 3 inches. Okay, he has he has decreased, he has increased his 3 inches. Okay, compared to the previous one, he increased his 3 inches best. So now see here, then best by 3 inches, and that he was one of the final 2 competitors in the pole vaulting even at the National Junior Olympics. Okay, so in the National Junior Olympics he was the in among like what between two competitors he was the one. Okay, between 2 competitors he was the one in National Junior Olympics. Then Michael cleared the bar at 17 feet and 2 inches. First he cleared the bar at what? 17 feet and 2 inches, and 17 feet 4 inches. He cleared the bar 17 feet 2 inches and 17 feet 4 inches he cleared. Again he showed no emotion. Constant preparation and determination were his vision. So what is his vision? Constant preparation. He is not at all stopping. He never give up. He is going on trying. What his father told him, that if you want something in your life, if you want to achieve something, work for it, he said. So because of that, there was a constant preparation and determination. Okay. Then as he lay on his back and heard the crowd groan, he knew the other vaulter had missed his final jump. He knew it was a time for his final jump. Since the other vaulter had fewer misses, Michael needed to clear his vault to win. A miss would get him second place, nothing to be ashamed of, but Michael would not allow himself the thought of not winning the first place. So now what happened here? Michael. So the next chance goes to Michael. So all the people, those who were in the stands, okay, they will be like shouting. They will be shouting, "Come on, you must win, you must win." Like that, they'll be shouting. No, their family members or else their friends, they will be shouting like that. Okay, so now here he heard the crowd and he heard that, and okay, the person who is before him, he missed his vault. Okay, few misses. Then Michael needed to clear this wall to win. So now what he has done, and he don't want to be in the second position. He don't want to miss his first chance. He want to be in the first position. Okay, so he rolled over and did his ritual of 3 fingertip push-ups. He found his pole, stood and stepped on the runway that led to the most challenging event of his 17-year-old life. So now see here. He rolled over and did his ritual. What is the meaning of ritual? Customary. What is the meaning of ritual? Customary. Customary, or you can say practice. Okay. Then he rolled over and did his ritual of 3 fingertip push-ups. Okay, with 3 fingertip push-ups he did it. And then he found his pole, stood and stepped on the runway that led to the most challenging event of his 17 years old life. So how many years old he is? 17 years old. The runway felt different this time. So this time he felt it very different. Why? It startled. Startled means surprised or shocked. What is the meaning of startled? Like a confusion or surprise, you can say. Okay. Like shocked, surprised or confusing, you can use. Then now here. Then it all hit him like a bale of hay. Hay means, you know, no? Bale of hay means what? The dry grass. Okay, what is the meaning of bale of hay? The dry grass. So it's just like a dry grass. Okay, the bar was set at 9 inches higher than his personal best. Compared to his personal best, already he reached 17.2 inches. He finished 17 feet 4 inches he completed. Now how many inches higher compared to his personal best? Okay, 9 inches higher. Then that's only 1 inch of the national record. That is the only 1 inch of the national record. Then he thought, okay, then I must do it at any cost. The intensity of the moment filled his mind with anxiety. Now lot of tension, okay, whether I am able to do that or not. Okay, tension has started to him. He began shaking of the tension from his body. So total body was trembling, shivering. Okay, and then it wasn't working. He became more tense, even though he tried to control his tension, but it has become more. Then why is this happening to me now? So in this last minute, when I'm able to reach what I want at this time, why it is happening to me? He was thinking like that. He thought. He began to get nervous, completely break down. Okay. Then fear would be a more accurate description. What was he going to do? He had never experienced these feelings. So first when he tried to attempt, he didn't face. and second time he didn't face, and this is the third time, like he was feeling as if everything is completely different to him, and he was getting more nervous, tension. Okay, then out of nowhere and from the deepest depth of his souls, he envisioned his mother. So he remembered his mother now. Okay, why now? What was his mother doing in his thoughts? Actually, why his mother has come at that time in his thoughts? Why? See here. At a time like this, it was simple. His mother always used to tell him whenever he felt tense, anxious, or even scared to take deep breath. So his mother many times told him while telling numerous stories. Okay, at the time she told him that when you feel tensed, okay, excitement, over tensed, at that time you take a deep breath, so your tension goes, you will be calmed down, you will be cooled down, like that she said. So he remembered his mother's words, so he did. So he has done what his mother said. Along with the shaking, the tension from the legs, he gently laid his pole at his feet. So with that tension only, he laid the pole at his feet. He began to stretch out his arm and upper body. The light breeze that was once there was now gone. So when he was doing a previous time, whatever was there, the breeze, it was gone. Okay. He could feel a trickle of cold sweat running down his back. So he can feel that the sweat pores are coming. Okay. And he carefully picked up his pole. He carefully took the pole in his hands. And then he left his heart pounding. Pounding means what? Hitting. It is beating. Heartbeat was more now. Then he was sure the crowd did too. Even the crowd also started cheering this Michael Stone. Come on, Michael. Like that, they were cheering in the stands. The silence was deafening. When he heard the singing of some distant robins in flight, he knew it was his time to fly. They give the signal now when he has to start. So from the distance, he can hear the song. Okay. Then immediately, this was my start, and he started it. Okay. And then as he began sprinting down the runway, something felt wonderfully different. So as he started, he felt wonderfully different. Yet familiar it is, but he felt it is different. The surface below him felt like the country road he used to dream about. So he used to dream about the country road. Okay. So he feels that now. The rocks and the chunks of the dirt, the visions of the golden wheat field seemed to fill his thoughts. In the first paragraph, we heard this, okay? So he used to feel that I must run on the road. I have to feel the breeze when I am running on the road. All these were there in his mind. So now he felt that when he started like by holding the pole. So you can see the picture here. Yes, can you see the picture? You can see the picture how he started. Okay, then now when he took a deep breath, it happened. He began to fly. He started to fly. His takeoff was effortless. Okay, his takeoff was effortless. Michael Stone was flying just as in his childhood dreams. Only this time he knew he wasn't dreaming. So all the time he feels that even though he was doing it, even though he was flying it, it was just like a dream for him. But this time he felt that it's not the dream, it is the reality. I'm flying, he felt. Okay, so this was real, and he understood that this was real. I'm flying. Everything seemed to be moving in the slow motion. The air around him was the purest and the freshest he had ever sensed. So Michael was soaring with the majesty of an eagle. So like how the eagle flies, okay, he was flying like that. Then it was either the eruption of the people in the stands or the thump of his landing that brought Michael back to the earth. So now what happened? All the people in the stands were cheering him up. So all their blessings was with him. So he has come back onto the land again. Okay, back to the earth. On his back, with that wonderful hot sun on his face, he could only envision the smile on his mother's face. He can understand that his mother put a bright smile on her face. He knew his dad was probably smiling too. Even his father was also smiling along with his mother, even laughing. Bert would always do when he got excited. So what son is thinking? When my father is excited, definitely he will be laughing. Compared to smile, he will be laughing more and more. Maybe my father is doing that, he was thinking. Then smile and then sort of giggle. Giggle means, you know, like what if someone made a joke, they will laugh. No, giggle means laugh in a silly manner. Okay, the meaning of giggle is what? To laugh in a silly manner. What he didn't know was that, okay, what Michael don't know that was not only father laughed, but he hugged his wife. Wife in the sense whose mother? Michael Stone's mother. Okay, father hugged Michael's mother. So that he don't know. Why he don't know? You will get to know how here. So what he don't know was that his dad was hugging his wife and crying. So not only laughing, smiling, but the tears, the happiness tears were coming from his eyes. Okay, the tears are rolling from his eyes because of happiness. Okay, so he was crying harder than Mildred. Okay, he was crying harder than Mildred. Mildred means who? Mother. Okay, had ever seen before. She also knew he was crying the greatest tears of all, tears of pride. Pride means what? Proud. He was proud of his son now. Then Michael was immediately swarmed with the people hugging and congratulating him on the greatest accomplishment of his life. Accomplishment, nothing but achievement. Okay, so he later went on that day to clear 17 feet 6.5 inches. So 17 feet, how many inches? 6.5 inches. A national and international junior Olympics record. Not only national but also international Junior Olympics record. With all the media attention and heartfelt congratulations, Michael's life would never be the same. So all the people, they have come from the stands and they were congratulating him, they were hugging him. You have done the best, they were telling him like that. So it wasn't the same all the time, because you will get to know the truth actually what it is here. It wasn't just because he won the National Junior Olympics and set a new world record, and it wasn't because he had just increased his personal best by 9.5 inches. It was simply because Michael Stone was blind. See, now you have understood. Here he was blind, not the people congratulating him for his success. Okay, the people are congratulating him for his success. Even though he was blind, he never give up. Okay, whereas normal people cannot do, but the blind person, he did his level best, and also he made his parents to feel proud. Okay, so because of that, all the people, those who were in the stands, they were congratulating him. You have done the best thing even though you were blind. Okay, so they didn't say that even though you were blind, but they have appreciated. By seeing their appreciation, we can understand that okay, Michael Stone was blind, but he has succeeded in his life. So everyone will have the recurring dream in their life. So for that, what is the motto? What his father said? If you want something, you believe in hard work. Okay, if you do hard work, definitely you will succeed and you will reach your aim. Okay, so achievement simply will not come to you. Okay, achievement simply will not come to you. One behind that, what you have to do? What you have to do? Okay, hard work. Hard work is the key to success. Hard work is the key to success. Without hard work, you cannot expect anything. So from this lesson, what we have understood here, hard work is the key to success. Whomever we are, whatever we are, okay, once when we do hard work, once when we strive very hard, okay, once when we put all our effort, then definitely we succeed in our life and we can reach our goal. I hope everyone have understood True Height, and this should be like an inspirational story to everyone. Okay, so thank you everyone.